Chicago Sports Network and basketball action. And the opening draw won by the St. Joseph Chargers. Sixth place game in the Proviso West tournament. On the far side, taking the shot, and yes, for two. Trevians with the basketball. To the near side, Jordan Thomas. Thomas takes it over to the far side. Stash Banis. Banis brings it outside. Make it Berman. Reed Berman. Berman. And he had his pocket pick. Back the other way. Up and the deuce was blocked. Stephen Cook. And Berman, no. Up top, going for the shot, no. Air ball. And it's Trevians basketball on the inbound. Berman. Inside. Cook back out top, going for the three, no. Cook. And saved. Go for the shot, no, but the foul. And Aaron Angel misses the first. Angel goes for the second one here. And missed them both. Of course, St. Joseph, the school from the movie Hoops Dreams, and that coach is still around. Coach Pignatori just passed his 900th career victory. Trevian fall. The winningest boys basketball coach in Illinois history. Out of bounds. Possession to the Trevians. Berman dished it off. Up top, Angel to Berman. Underneath, and slam a jam by Steve Cook. Up top, on the side. And again out high. Back to the wing. Up top. The Chargers deliberate here. Little jumper, no. Put back, no. And saved out high. And going for the three, yes. Cook to Berman. These teams have played a couple of times, but just a couple. And off the top of my head, I can't remember what happened in the games. Stephen Cook with the basketball. Dished it off to JT. Into the paint, back over to the side, back. And drive the baseline, stepped on the line, out of bounds. And possession on the turnover to St. Joseph. St. Joseph just down the road here from Proviso West, where this game is being played, part of the tournament. And knocked away by Cook. In the corner, thought to take the shot, instead into the paint, and the skyhook for the deuce. And the Trevians again having their troubles here in the first quarter. Berman to Cook. Banis over to the far side, now inside. And the foul, and Stephen Cook goes to the line. Trevians down by 5. They'll stay that way. And got 1, so they're down by 4. Up ahead over here to the near side, back over to the far. And drive the baseline, put it up, no, the put back, good. Up ahead and no. Staspanis missed that one. And the story of the Trevians' first quarters all year long. Up and no. Got the rebound. And still no. Try again a couple times and finally got it up. And in. Berman. Brings it across the timeline. Reed Berman gave it off to Aaron Angel. Back to Reed Berman. Berman with the spinorama and lost the handle. Up ahead and up and in for the deuce. And the Trevians down by 10, 2:27 to play here in the first quarter. Berman dished it off to Cook, to JT. On the side. Up top, Cook. To JT. Back to Cook. The Trevians, there's one more game yet to play in the Central Suburban South in the first round of the, as JT puts up the deuce. The first time through the Central Suburban South, the Trevians are in first place. And a jump ball. Trevians get the ball back. Berman. To Stephen Cook. Panis to Berman. Back to Cook. Cook spinorama. Tried to go underneath, and Aaron Angel couldn't hold on to the pass. It might have been a little bit of a zigzag. And a little traveling music, Maestro. Trevians basketball. Berman inbounds it. Brings it across the timeline. It was Cook that inbounded it. Berman puts it up and a break. And less than a minute to play here in the first quarter. To the side. Back up top. Loose on the floor. Alley-ooped it. No. And taken away by the Trevians. Coming back the other way. Up and no. Put back is good by JT. And that'll finish off the quarter here, I think. Pretty much. And foul. And the inbound. Takes the shot. And good for the deuce. At the buzzer. Trevians down by 8. We'll be back with more on the Metro Chicago Sports Network. New Trier and St. Joseph. Don't be a party to teenage drinking. It's against the law. And you can be held criminally responsible, even to a felony, depending on the nature of what happens after they leave the house. Remember, think responsibly. A message in the public interest from the Metro Chicago Sports Network. And we start the second quarter here on the Metro Chicago Sports Network. St. Joseph High School inbounds it. Over to the side. Back up top. Over here to the near side. And going for the three. No. And brought down by Vanis. Hamas gave it to Rosen. No. And Samuelson. Inside, back up top on the rotation. Berman. And tried to go back outside to Hamas, and that was stolen and laid in for the deuce. And that's a 10-point St. Joseph lead. Hamas. And the shot, no. Back to the far side. Baseline. Tried to back in, now out high, going for the three and hit it. The inbounded. David Hamas. Hamas gave it off. Seuss, who gave it to Rosen underneath. The shot, no, but the foul. And Banish misses the first one. But makes the second. And a couple of substitutions. Chargers with the basketball. St. Joseph drive the baseline. And he traveled. Berman dished it off. Up top, Angel. Berman underneath. And the foul, and Stephen Cook goes to the line. And Stephen gets the first. And got the second as well. Trevian's going to put a little pressure on the ball here. Near side, across the timeline. Back over to the far. Back up top. And going for the three, yes. Three ball. Cook to Berman. Back to Cook. In for Aaron Angel. Up top, Samuelson, back to Angel. Back out high, JT. Jordan Thomas gave it off. Rotation again to Cook. Thomas. Samuelson, and Thomas goes for the three. No. Inside, and the block, but the fall. Got the first. Missed the second. Cook to Berman. Reed Berman with the basketball. Jordan Thomas, Samuelson, Stephen Cook. Inside and up and in for the deuce by Aaron Angel. Nope. Little traveling. Trevian basketball. Berman. Up top. Back to Berman. Stephen Cook. And going for the three. Yes, Stas Panis. Metro Chicago Sports Network. Basketball coverage. And the shot, no. Brought down by Cook. Gave it off to Berman. Back to Cook. And Aaron Angel with the shot, no. And right back the other way. And gets it over the big paws of Aaron Angel. Reed Berman. Gave it off, back to Berman. Berman tries to drive, dished it off, and Aaron Angel finishes it off. Right across the timeline, near side. We'll get it up top. Set over here to the near side. Tried to go inside, and Trevians had it briefly. The shot, no. And then finished off. Thomas to Berman. On the putback. And Trevians down by a bunch here. Late in the first half. There's an outside three, short. Saved, but given to the Chargers of St. Joseph High School of Westchester. Tried the baseline and then pulled back out. Trying to back in. And bumped in. Turns down by 11. Inbounded. Out top. Fought ahead, got the shot away, but fouled. And going to the line. Missed the first. And the second as well. Cook to Berman. Up top. Rosen gave it off and out of bounds. Knocked away and into Cook. Back out top. Rosen goes for the three and hits it. Swishery for three for Rosen. JT set the check back in for the Trevians. Drives the lane. And they had it stripped and outside and the deuce. Cook to Hamas to Berman. And Reed Berman brings it across the timeline. And Berman lost the handle. Coming back the other way. Right high. Over here to the near side. Tried to feed it in, and instead the Trevians come up with it. Berman quickly back the other way. Just a couple of seconds left, and Rosen hits a three at the buzzer. And the Trevians down by 7 at halftime. We'll be back with more on the Metro Chicago Sports Network. Parents who host lose the most. Don't be a party to today's drinking. A message in the public interest from the Metro Chicago Sports Network. Trevians inbound, and we have started the second half here. Stephen Cook. Back to Cook. Panis. To Angel. Back to Spanis. Over to Cook on the far side. Cook goes for the three. No. Wide to the left. And back come the Chargers. To the side. Tried to steal was Stephen Cook. Up top. Baseline, actually. Into the paint. And no. Trevians with the rebound. That was Banis. Up ahead. Dished off. And JT for the corner. Baseline left. Near side. Up top. And the reset. On the base, yeah. On the base, not the baseline. Top of the key. Aaron Angel, no. And the far side, going for the deuce. Yep. Cook to Berman. Berman tries to cross the timeline. Up top, Cook. And the foul on the turn the corner there. Inbounded. Up top, JT. To Reed Berman. In for Cook, and he lost the handle, but he got fouled. Aaron Angel couldn't get the shot away. Up top, JT. Gave it off to Cook. Cook had to bring it back out to control it. JT. Dished off. Jordan Thomas again. Cook underneath. And Ennis puts it home. Across the timeline. On the near side. Kick back out. Going for the three. No. Short. Try again. Nope. That was short. Right into Jordan Thomas's hands. Up ahead and count it. And the foul. And Cook goes to the line. With a chance to pull the Trevians within one. Yeah, that be the case. St. Joseph with the basketball. Up top. Into the paint. Little fadeaway jumper, no. And the Trevians with the rebound. Dished off, JT. Up and in. And the Trevians have the lead. And the Trevians lead by one. Well, Trevians have been a second half team all year long. Up and in on the deuce. And yesterday in real time, they came back from 15 down in the fourth quarter against Rockford Auburn to get them to this game. Aaron Angel, no. Foul was on the floor first. And Cook lost the handle. Stole it. Inside. In very tight. Try for the tie hook and gets it. Reed Berman. Gave it off, back up top. The rotation. Cook. Back up top high. In for Aaron Angel. Berman. And Berman takes the shot, no. Back the other way. And stolen. Up ahead, Berman. Put the back door. JT, no. But he got fouled, and he'll go to the line. JT gets the first. Aaron Rosen checks into the game for New Trier. And the second. And stolen. And Cook. No. Foul on the floor. Inbounded up top. On the rotation to the far side. Drive. Up and count it this time, and the foul. And a three-point play. On the side, it looked like he traveled there. Stolen by the Trevians, and a foul. Trevians with the 2-point lead. And a timeout taken. Manis to the line, and he missed the front end of the one hand. Underneath. And the easy two. Up ahead, Banis. And Banis strong arms it in. Stosh Banis puts it home. Into the paint. Back out top. Drive to the basket. Got in too tight. Back out high. Yeah, be sure to join us here on the network. Basketball, baseball, hockey. Of course, our football season. We did the football season too. There's a shot, no. Brought down by Cook. Up ahead. And Aaron Rosen back up top. Gave it off. Near side. Banis put it back up top. Berman. Rosen back to Berman. Back to Rosen. Rosen steps up for the deuce. He gets it. Chargers with the basketball. Less than a minute to go in the third quarter. Foul. And they say it was a shooting foul. Gets the three-point play the hard way. Berman. The Jordan Thomas out for Aaron Rosen. Stosh Banis. Cook, or Rosen rather. To JT. And Rosen. And no. Out of bounds. Possession retained by the Trevians. Inbounded. No. And he got creamed and nothing called. Stosh Banis got really hit hard after he took that shot. Spinorama, no. And that'll do it, but the Trevians lead by a point now as we go to the fourth quarter. We'll be back with more on the Metro Chicago Sports Network. Drive now. Text later. You can't do both. Message in the public interest from the Metro Chicago Sports Network. Fourth quarter, and the St. Joseph Chargers inbound it. Trevians with a 1-point lead. Trying to back in, takes the shot short. Last touch by the Trevians, out of bounds to the Chargers, and the inbound. You're having trouble finding it. Instead, I'll take a timeout. We'll do it again. He inbounded. Out high. Backs it up. Sky hook. No. Put back good. Stephen Cook. To Thomas. Samuelson to Cook. Back to Samuelson. Back to Cook. To JT. And back again. Berman. Rosen. And hits the three. Aaron Rosen with the three. On the side. Up top. Inside, into the paint, out high, going for the three, short. Berman picks it up. Berman brings it ahead. Berman tried to find Samuelson. Samuelson couldn't hold on. Out of bounds, possession retained by the Trevians. Cook inbounds it to Berman. Jordan Thomas. Aaron Rosen, or Cook. Berman. Aaron Angel spins it in and out. Loose on the floor. Jump ball. Possession to the Trevians. Berman looking to inbound. Out top, JT. Stephen Cook. Samuelson back to Berman. To Jordan Thomas. To Ricky Samuelson. To Stephen Cook. To JT. Jordan Thomas goes for the basket. No. Gets fouled. Goes to the line. And Jordan misses the first. Trevians down by 3. And they say he stepped on the line. Chargers ball. On the side, back up top. And going for the three. No. And the foul. And Bannis goes to the line, gets the first. And gets the second as well. Chargers with the basketball. Into the paint, scoops it up, and in. Up ahead, and Aaron Angel on the backdoor play. And a timeout taken. Trevians up by 4. 4:24 to play here in the fourth quarter. Up top. Dished up. And loose ball, and it's Trevians basketball. Thrown away, and Cook inbounds it to Jordan Thomas. Thomas. And Trevians take the timeout. Cook to Jordan Thomas. And a zigzag play didn't work. And the Chargers with the basketball. Trevians with a 4-point lead. Basketball action here on the Metro Chicago Sports Network. On the side. Into the paint. No. Foul. On the floor. Inbounded. And the shot in and out. The putback attempt didn't quite work. Try again with the little deuce and hits it. Stephen Cook right ahead for Jordan Thomas. Dished off to the side. Back over here to the near side. Reed Berman. Berman gave it off to Jordan Thomas. Up top, Stephen Cook. Aaron Angel. Aaron takes the shot and hits it. And the shot, no. Berman. Dished off, up top. On the rotation to Jordan Thomas. Aaron Angel. Stops Bonas. Bonas gave it off, and Berman had a little trouble with it. Gave it off Aaron Angel. Back outside. Trevians working the clock a little bit here. Up and in by Reed Berman. And from the outside, no. Out of bounds. Possession retained and then stolen by the Trevians. And timeout taken. Trevian lead at 6. Trevians inbound. Cook. To Berman. Berman across the timeline. And the underneath pass for Banas didn't work. And then the foul. Gets the first. And the second as well. Less than a minute to go here in the fourth quarter. Inbounded ahead, Cook. Nice job coming up with that one. Berman. to Cook. Trevians holding on to the ball. Deflected. Up ahead, Berman, and Berman gets fouled. And Reed Berman goes to the line. Reed gets the first. And the second one as well. Chargers back the other way. Up top, and last touch by St. Jude. Trevians basketball. Jordan Thomas, and Thomas gets fouled, and Jordan goes to the line. Desperation fouls now. Late, under a minute to go here in the quarter. JT gets the first. Just a few seconds left, actually. Second one is no good. On the side, going for the three up over everything. Count it, and the foul. And the three-point play. Jordan Thomas. And Thomas gets fouled and goes to the line again. And Jordan misses the first. And gets the second. Picked up, and they'll let him take the shot. No. And alley-oop, and that's it. Basically, Trevians will inbound it. And that'll do it. And the Trevians finished sixth in the tournament with the victory here today over the St. Joseph Chargers. Trevians get the trophy for sixth place in the tournament. So this is Mark Braun. I hope you enjoyed this broadcast. And for all of us, we say as always, so long, everybody.